Sorry, I shook the camera. Okay. Hi, welcome to my channel, A Little Patience. My name is Ashley, and I'm here to talk to you about my stitching this week. It's Flosstube 33. It is Thursday, January 25th. Yes. Okay. I just got done cleaning my bathrooms and I just was so hot. I threw on one of my husband's t-shirts, so hopefully it does not offend anybody. You can't really see the bottom. So we are heavy metal fans in this family, and rock and roll and all sorts of music except for popular music. Jazz. We don't really like jazz. Okay, anyway, I lost my train of thought. Not that I have much of one. Tomorrow is a big day. My dog is having emergency surgery in her mouth. She's got like a golf ball size lump on the top right of her mouth. We found out last week when we gave her like a chewy treat, and she just, it was pretty scary. I shouldn't laugh because like my husband was in the basement playing video games and after he gave her the treat, and then I was cleaning up and getting ready to go to bed, and I look at her and she follows me around, she took a treat under the kitchen table, and then when I got up to get some water to go upstairs, she came out under the table, and it was like she had red gloves on. Like her paws were just covered with blood from her mouth, and like yelled out to my husband, and we got her cleaned up. We took a look in her mouth, and it's just, I feel bad. I wish we would have noticed sooner, but I mean, I guess these things happen. But so she's a trooper. She has been eating fine, acting fine, so I'm glad we noticed it like when it happened when we did. So tomorrow she has her emergency surgery, and tomorrow is my daughter's foot doctor appointment, so we're gonna see if she can walk walk in her walking boot. My daughter broke her foot on New Year's Eve right before my husband's birthday celebration, if you missed my last episode. So lots going on, a little stressful, but everything's gonna be okay. I do have good news, and I hope it's okay I'm sharing this, but my mom doesn't watch these anyway. But she, as of this Wednesday, is cancer free. Yay! It just made me so happy. So, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have gone down that route. Okay. So this week, last Thursday, I'm sorry, I'm shaking the table. Last Thursday, I did not end up working on my cross stitch project, Thug. But Friday I pulled from my jar. Let's see if is it behind me? This is my jar. I started this January 1st. I put my whips in here, and every day I pick a new one. And the ones I've done are in this pile here. So these are the ones I have left. When this jar is empty, I will put them all back in and cycle through them again. So it's actually been working really well for me, because during the day I can I watch Willie and I play with him, but I also sneak in some stitching time for my designs, and then typically in the in the afternoon at nap time I'll still stitch my designs, or I will work on my project for the day. So my project on Friday was Mary Gibson 1828. That was a exclusive through the Homespun Needlework group. Speaking of the Facebook Homespun Needlework group, you need to go check out the latest exclusive project. Wow, it is stunning. If you love samplers, you need to go join that Facebook group and go get it because it is amazing. So go check that out. You will be blown away. I did order it. I ordered 46 count with DMC just because it was the least expensive option. And I didn't really want to stitch something so big, so I went with 46 count. And then I just might do like my own thread conversion. So I've never really stitched on 46 count. So when I get to it, I will see what works best for me. Anyway, here's my Egyptian. So I worked on this Friday. I'm stitching this on, this came as a kit through the needlework group. I think it was from, I don't want to give the wrong shop that worked with the designer and Julie. Let me see if I have it in here. I want to say it's from Hobby House. So this is on 36 count Thornfield by Needle and Flax, and I'm stitching it with the DMCs. It was charted for Overdyed Weeks Dye Works and DMC, and I was able to finish the rest. That's back. That's the back. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was able to finish the rest of the letters, and then I worked on, I want to say this motif over here, and it looks like I even have a thread, some floss. Yeah, so it was this motif right here that I worked on, and then the rest of the letters, and this design going across and this design going across. So many people have finished this or are so close to finishing it on the Facebook group. There's also a stitch along Facebook group, and it's just beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. So that is my progress on Mary Gypsum. It's in my lovely bag I made with my grandma's fabric, and this chart by Blue Mountain Sapphire or something handcrafts. I've shown it before in other videos, so that was Friday. On Saturday, I worked on Quilted Christmas by Emily Call. Java Girl Stitches and some of her friends on Instagram, Eeyore Stitches, are doing a stitch along, and I'm pretty sure they both finished it. Okay, here are the flosses I'm using, floss colors I'm using, and this is the one I'm stitching up, and I'm doing mine on 36 count. Did I write it down here? 36 count Prehistoric by Fox and Rabbit. Okay, so I did quite a bit on Saturday. So, whoops. I didn't really have, like, I think I had up to like here done in white, and this little quilted patchwork here. So I filled in the tree and then everything else down here. So really I'm almost done. I just have to finish the bottom part and the words and a couple hearts and stitches. I don't know if I'm going to do that blue band at the bottom. You really can't see it in the picture, and I don't want to show it to you in the chart, but there's like this stitched band down at the bottom. I don't know if I'm going to add that in. So that was Saturday. Sunday I worked on Tindale Sisters. It's here. I just have to move stuff around and not make a big mess. Okay, so the Tindale Sisters is from the Wishing Thorn. Getting a phone call, but I don't know who it's from. Tindale Sisters Samplers 1840. It's Rosanna and Elizabeth Tindale. I'm using 36 count Oaken by Picture This Plus, and I'm using the Charted DMC. These are Rosanna's colors, and then Elizabeth I think has one or two more, which I don't have on here. This is a little snapshot. That's the front cover of the chart that's provided by the Wishing Thorn. And she explains a little bit about the girls, doesn't she? Maybe I could be mistaken. Yes, she does. There's a little paragraph in there about the girls. Okay, so I'm stitching them together on one piece of fabric. And in hindsight, I wish I would have gone with an even larger count, so it would be a little bit smaller together. Sorry, you guys. I had it, I have it folded up so my stitching is on the inside, and then, because I want to show you that I have to unfold it and put my stitching on the outside. So, stand up, make sure I get this one in there. Okay, I worked more on the words and a little bit of the border and a couple, I think that crown motif. Sunday, I think we were, I don't know what I was doing on Sunday. I really want to get down to the house at the bottom. So it's really pretty. The blue words do show up better in person than on camera. All right, so that was Sunday. And Monday, I pulled a buzz for blackberries. So I actually was really hoping, I could, they were leaving me a voicemail. Oh, I bet you it's the doctor's office calling me saying, you have an appointment tomorrow. Okay. Speaking of appointments, I will not be doing a Flosstube next Thursday. I'm having a dentist appointment, and I don't think I'm going to feel up for filming that day. So, A Buzz for Blackberries is by the Sweetheart Tree. And it came as a little kit with everything you need. And I was really hoping I could finish it because I think I'm going to use this to finish it with. I kind of tested it out, and I think it's going to fit perfectly on here. And this is just, I want to say from the Dollar Tree. I probably got it in the summertime. So, okay, let me just put that there and that there. You don't want to see the chart. Actually, I'm going to use that. Yeah, so I have some threads hanging off of this one too. So I'm like, I'm going to finish. And then I didn't. So let me try to tuck those down. I was working on the little bumblebee 1/1. And so I got all those vines and all those leaves. So I just have to do some bumblebees, some flowers, and the beads and the blackberries. And my border is off. It's supposed to be 2 spaces here in between the leaves and the border, but it's only 1, and it's okay. I can live with that. So there's my progress on A Buzz for Blackberries. And this one is kitted with DMC's. I hope I didn't show the chart. And the fabric is 28 count platinum cashel linen. And it's in this like cute little case. So my thread's in there right now, all wound up. Okay, I think I just lost one. I forgot to show you my book of days, even though it really hasn't changed except for words. So I'll show it in a minute. Tuesday was Quaker Village. That is by Rosewood Manor. I'm stitching this on 32 count antique white Joblin. And it's charted for DMCs, so I'm using DMCs. I had this motif done and some of this one done. So I finished this one, started this one, and worked more on some of the black work. And, oh, I gotta take that out. That's sideways, sorry. Oh, I did have this one done too. I forgot about that, okay. They're such pretty, cheerful colors. And I don't mind doing the black work. I think it looks really pretty. You just gotta make sure you gotta like pull your threads taut enough. Yeah, I'm using my ring light today, so hopefully it shows up better. The only thing I don't like about it, you can even see right now, is you can see the threads in the back, so I might have to go in with one of those tools, that a needle threader, to really get them tucked in. Oh no. Willie just woke up. See, it took me so long to clean my bathrooms. It got so hot, and I'm like, I'm gonna run out of time. Okay, yesterday I worked on City Garden, which is my needlepoint piece. And it's from Nancy's Needle. Gosh, that was a short nap. I was so close to finishing this one too. Maybe he'll fall back asleep if I'm quiet. I have my needle stuck right in there too. I get distracted. I think last time I showed this, it was like sideways. So I finished the border, and then I started working on the flower motifs there in the middle. Oh, it's very pretty. And I love the combination of pinks and greens. It's like my favorite color combination. Kind of itchy nose. Okay, so next week I will be pulling all new projects from my jar. Today, for the rest of the day, I will work on Thug when I have time. Here's my book of days with my cute little critters, winter critters. And then my fully finishes I'm writing up here, and I do have one to show you. It's that bottom one. I fully finished Elizabeth Garrett. There's my pen I'm using for the month of January. It's been really foggy for the past couple days, and the snow's starting to melt, but somebody has an ice fishing tent out on the lake, and every time I see it, I'm just so worried it's gonna just sink to the bottom. So, okay. I framed this myself with an 8x10 frame. It's not my favorite, but I really love the greens, all the greens in there. The frame is too big for the piece, but I'm gonna stick with it for now because framing is expensive, and I'd rather use my funds to buy projects instead of frames. So by funds I mean my husband's money. So but I love it. I love this one. Green's my favorite color. I just absolutely love this. So that is it. Short and sweet. I hope you guys were able to get some self-care last week. I actually took a couple baths because they're very nice and relaxing. I have to think about what I want to do for myself this week, so maybe go for a walk if it's not too wet and squishy outside, because it's not too bad. The temperature's not too bad, so try to find some time for yourself other than stitching. It's very important to take care of yourself. I got your email, Tara. She was the giveaway winner of my winter warmth chart. I will email you the pattern. Like, I saw it this morning. And gosh, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and go get some stitching in. Bye.